welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Selling Chibuzo saying thank you so much. Thank you for all the likes, for all the views, for all the subscriptions ever since I posted my intro video. Like, the love is so overwhelming. I feel so encouraged, I feel so loved. And for those of you that have reached out to me, asking me and encouraging me to post more videos, thank you. I'm so grateful. I'm so honored. You guys are the real MVPs. And I love you all so much. This is me sincerely saying thank you for the encouragement and support. Thank you. So today I want to be talking about telephone etiquette. And when I say telephone etiquette, what do I mean? Telephone etiquette is basically the rules that guide the proper use of your telephone. It is the good manners you display while using your telephone. So basically, the way you have good table manners, where for instance, you don't talk with food in your mouth while eating. Same thing when you're using your phone, you have some good manners and rules that guide the proper use of the telephone. That's basically what we mean by phone etiquette, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't pay attention to that. They feel, well, it's my phone, I don't owe anybody any explanation, I can use it just the way I like, and then they behave anyhow they do on the phone. It's very wrong, especially for those of you that have businesses. Like I told you, we're going to learn a lot of things on this channel. So when you have a business, for instance, the way you make your calls, the way you receive your calls, the way you talk to your customers really goes a long way in determining if you're going to retain the customers or not. Similarly, when you have friends, people around you, the way you also talk to them on phone determines if that relationship will be sustained or not. So basically, I know a lot of people who have blocked someone off their phone just because of the manner the person talks to them on phone. The person displayed kind of attitude that maybe they couldn't put up with. Some people are like that, like they are that non-tolerant when it comes to not having good manners on the phone. So please just sit back and listen as we look at this together. Now, the first set of people I want to talk about are the ones you call on phone and they just pick up the call and keep quiet without saying anything. And I'm wondering, what are you trying to find out? So I pick up my phone, I call you, and you pick. I expect you to at least say hello or something. Let me know that you're on the line. You just pick it up, put it in your ear, and you keep quiet, like you're suspicious of nothing, or I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know what you want to hear. I'll now have to say, hello, are you there? Before the person now say, oh yeah, and then you start talking. It's wrong. Please, when you pick up the phone, say something. Let the caller know that you're there, okay? The second set of people, you just pick up a phone, you don't even introduce yourself, rather you ask, who are you? It has happened to me severally. Someone calls me on the phone, I pick up my phone, and I hello, and the person will say, who are you? The first thing that gets my mind, I look at my phone very well, and let me even be sure, because I become confused. Am I the one that called this person, or is it this person that is calling me? You are the one that called me. So you should be the one introducing yourself and not the other way around. So you now call, I pick your call, and the next thing I'm hearing is, hello, who are you? No, you don't do that. Rather, when you call, you want to confirm if I'm the right person you're talking to. Let's say you took a number from somebody to call somebody for a service or something, and your person picks the call. Introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Selin. Please, am I on to John? Am I on to James? He said, yes, this is John. This is James. Oh, okay. Hi, John. Hi, James. I was calling for this or that. Not that the person picks up and the next thing we hear is, who are you? That's wrong. Then another set of people is the one that scream on the phone. Like, you don't have to shout before the other person will hear what you're saying. Speak softly, speak nicely, and they will definitely hear you. You see this set of people, if you are with them or you're beside them when they are receiving a call, oh my God, you're literally going to have a headache because the noise is so massive. They scream, hello, they start shouting. You don't have to shout for the other person to hear you. This is technology, for heaven's sake. Just speak softly, speak nicely, and the person is going to hear you, please. So please don't shout, okay? It's not necessary. Another group of people are the ones that pick up the phone and then they switch languages immediately without even confirming if you are understanding what they are saying or not. That is wrong. So you don't see my skin color and assume I'm Nigerian or I'm Ghanaian right? Or you see me in Nigeria and you feel this face looks like she's going to be Yoruba. This person looks Igbo. She looks like she's going to be from Delta. And then even on face-to-face conversations, you just see me, and then the first thing you see is, hello, Kekwan. You don't even know if I'm understanding what you're saying. So sometimes I'll just look at them and say, sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. Another set of people are the one that will call you multiple times for no reason. Like, I'm not joking. I've experienced it severally. One person will call you 10, 15 times. There is no fire outbreak, no loss of life, for no just reason. Like, it's weird to me. If you call me once or twice, that's the max I recommend. Once or twice and I don't respond, please send a message. It's of no use calling me 10, 15 times. What happened? Is the world ending? You don't do that. It's a very wrong telephone manners. So imagine coming back and then I see that 5 people have called me and each of them have called me like 10 or 15 times each without dropping a message, or one person among them leaves a message. Who do you think I'm going to call back? Of course, I have to call back the person that sent a message, because that's the person that has something important according to my judgment. So please, if you call somebody once or twice, some people recommend 3 times max, but please don't exceed it. For me, I recommend 2 calls. If you call and then the person is not picking, just know that the person is not disposed at that time to take your call. They will definitely call back. Please send a message. So if, for instance, you need me to give you somebody's phone number and you just realize you no longer have the number, and I come and see missed calls from you, and then I see a message saying, hi Celine, I was calling to collect John's number from you. I don't have it. Please help me send it as soon as you see this message. Definitely. Once I come back, I'm going to send you the number because I know that it's important to you. But when you don't have anything to tell me and you just keep calling like 10, 15 times, one person in a space of 5 minutes, it's not like you called 2 times now, you waited for like even 10, 15 minutes and you called back later. These people, I'm telling you, they call you consecutively, like in less than 5 minutes, they've called you 15 times. Another set of people, you call one person on several lines. Let's say you're privileged to have this person's 2 or 3 number. In fact, women do this mostly. Let's say you're trying to reach your husband, he has 2 other lines. You're seeing that the thing is showing call waiting. You know that it's showing call waiting, meaning the person is on a call on this particular line. You start calling this other line, you start calling this other line. Person's 3 phones are ringing at the same time from same person. Hold on, you will be called. It doesn't make sense calling like this severally and you don't even drop a message, not even please call me back, it's urgent or something. I won't take that person seriously, truth be told. And then please, when on the phone, try to smile. Fine, you might think the person is not seeing you, it's not necessary, why do I have to smile? Please go ahead and say what you want to say. No, that smile is what we call non-verbal communication, and it communicates your message to the other party 99.9 times better than even what you're saying in your mouth. So please, especially for those that have businesses, when somebody calls you, please try to smile, okay? Let the person know you're smiling. For those, okay, when you look at people calling their loved ones and you're not smiling, they know that you're not smiling. Imagine calling somebody and the person is like, hello, yes, I can hear you, yes, go ahead, I'm hearing. You know that the joy is not there, the person is not happy. But once the person is smiling, you will know that the person is even laughing, even without laughing it out. Just say, yes, what are you saying? You will know, because this smile is contagious. And it's very important, especially for those that have businesses. Try to smile to the person on the phone. And please do not also chew when you're making calls. It's very wrong. So I have this friend, every time the person calls me, there is food in the person's mouth. One day I had to ask, is it that you remember to call me only when you want to eat? Every time you call me, Celine, yes, yes, it's true, yeah, it doesn't sound well. So assuming you have a telephone interview, you applied for a job and you were scheduled to have a phone interview, are you going to take that call with food in your mouth, or while you're eating, or while you're chewing gum. Definitely not. So please don't do that in case you do it. Especially people that have little businesses. You think it's just a small business, the one-man business, I'm the boss, I don't care. No, it's very wrong. Okay, so please do not talk to people, especially business calls, with food in your mouth. It is very, very wrong. Then another set of people, they just end your call abruptly, sometimes without permission, especially when they see another call coming in. So I'm talking to you on the phone, then the next thing I hear is, call me back, call me back, call me back, this person is calling me, call me back, call me back, oh, I'll call you back, I'll call you back, this person is calling me. Even people that have businesses do the same thing. So you have a customer that you feel it's more valuable to you, valuable in quotes, and then another person is already on call with you. You see that person's call coming in and you just drop off the person's call. Sometimes they don't even tell you. They just go ahead and switch and pick the call. Later they call you back and say, oh, sorry, oh, the line went off. Some people are smart. They know what you did. And that is the end of the business for you. They don't ever come back. Another thing is, please do not end the call before the caller. You are not the one that called. I called you to make an inquiry. Please do not end the call for me. Rather, after our discussion, ask me, is there any other thing I can do for you? So if you notice, for those of us that have been calling our service providers, maybe you call your telephone service providers, you call the bank or something, whenever you call them, you finish talking to them, ask for a service or something, at the end of the conversation, they will ask you, so is there any other thing you would like me to do for you today? When you say no, they'll say, okay, thank you for calling. Please do have a wonderful day. Sometimes they will wait a little for you to put off the call yourself. So I have a boss that used to do this back then in the office. He calls. If you know, you know. Like those that know. He will call you. He will finish talking to you and making an inquiry and not put off the call. The phone will still be talking, like you'll be hearing his voice at the background. He has switched to another call, he's talking to some other person. But of course, because we have good telephone manners, we also will not put off the call. We'll just leave the phone there and put it on mute. So sometimes what I do personally, I'll say, okay, hello sir, is there another thing I can do for you? Oh, nothing, thank you sir. Before you can end the call, at least make sure you're done talking to the person. Not that sometimes you're talking to the person wants to say, maybe you assume the person has finished talking, not knowing the person has another thing to say. And when the person wants to say, you've already put off the call. No, you don't do that. It's not right, please. And then always appreciate people for calling you. Thank them for calling. Business owners, that way your business will grow. You're not the only person that is offering that service. No matter the kind of service you're offering, no matter how comfortable you think you are, no matter how well you think you're doing, there are 1,001 other people out there that offer the same service that you offer. And then somebody out of the crowd decides to pick you, to call you for something. Please be appreciative. Thank the person for calling. And then if you promise a caller, I'm going to get back to you, let's say with the information you need, or you're supposed to follow up with somebody, please always follow up. Always return calls. You see 2 missed calls from somebody, and then you see a follow-up text message. Hi John, I called you for this or for that. Please call me back when you see this message. You don't even get to call back. You don't do that. It's wrong. Whether on your personal line, whether on your business line, it is wrong. It just shows how you value that person. And most times, a lot of people have lost very important opportunities just because they did not return the call, just because they did not return their messages. Imagine a job opportunity came out and then somebody realized or remembered that, oh, I have this friend that is good at this, and they call you twice or thrice, you don't pick, they send you a message, hi, I was trying to reach you for something, please call me, want to see this call, and you don't ever get to call back. And then like 2-3 months later, you remember, oh, that's true, I didn't call this person. And you're calling back and the person was like, oh, sorry daddy, I was calling you for this or for that, but you lost the opportunity, or since you didn't call back, I felt you were not interested. And that's how you lose a good friend, you lose a good relationship, you lose a good business. So please, that is also not good. And then the one that I want to say for the last are the people who call the Attackers Club. You see this set of people? You see why I call them the Attackers Club? The last time I checked, they've not called. At least for the past 3-4 months, I'm sure. You've not talked to them. And even the last conversation you had with them, you initiated the call or the chat. Boom, you now remember them someday. Oh, it's even true, I've not talked to this person in a long while. Then you pick up your phone with your good mind, and then you call your friend, hi Joy, how are you? Or hi Jane, how are you? And the next thing is, thank God though, this one you remembered me today. Did you miss road? Ha, thank God though, long time. You'd have not called me for a very long time. For heaven's sake, what happens if you do the call? You have not heard from me for long and you don't think it's necessary to call me? Who told you I must be the one that will always initiate the call? Why don't you call me? And then, despite our busy schedule, I remember to pick up the phone and call you. And then, instead of me to hear, wow, Celine, so nice to hear from you. Really been a long while. How are you doing? How have you been? The next thing I hear is, praise God, though. This one you remember to call me today. Thank God, though. Or what happened? Or are you sure it's me you were trying to call? Hope you did not miss road. Those ones are the ungrateful attackers, expecting what they cannot give back. Please, that is also a very wrong thing to do or say to somebody that picked up their phone despite their busy schedule to reach out to you. So please appreciate people that check up on you, and you also try to check up on other people, because it's not a one-way thing. It can go the other way, right? Just as you need me, I need you as well. So we'll help each other. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much once again for sitting back to watch my video, and I really appreciate all your likes and comments. So please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let the likes keep coming and coming and coming. Thank you so much once again. This is your girl Celine signing out and saying bye.